Yeah, Jamie Dimon, who's the CEO of Chase Bank, makes millions of dollars and doesn't have to pay tax on it. You know, and it's not money that's creating any kind of jobs.
Well, you see across the street the health center.
Yeah. So it's basically stagnant revenue where people just get richer and richer every year.
Exactly.
How many of these are coming? These 5?
We're building more.
Building them. Yeah.
Building them as you go?
Yep.
Yeah.
Where are you getting the lights from?
Oh,
Yeah, most of the donations. We have a bike co-op in Brooklyn that we get a lot of donations and we rebuild ramps that come in.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to build a shelter for them? What is
Build what?
some kind of shelter for them?
You mean from the rain?
Yeah, rain and snow.
Yeah, we just throw a tarp over them. Cool. And they try to have a house for them. Most people here only have tarps anyway, so
Yeah.
they won't get any special.
So these are like car batteries or what?
Oh yeah, the car batteries will need to be protected. We have Tupperwares. They're actually a little flimsy, so we're gonna build something a little more sturdy. The batteries in a box that are a little bit elevated, so we can put a hand truck under them and move them to the different stations that we need to get the batteries to.
As long as you can do it. They gotta get some marathon bikers down here. Then they'll get tired. Yeah. Probably great. It's only Monday and they took the generator over Friday. They took the generator. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, this was up Friday afternoon. This one.
You're already.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Put it in Said it makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Baby, you better give that rhythm everything you got. Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
first step is drawing. And fighting shoulder to shoulder as best you can. And we'll have music. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Sam Adams, real Sam Adams.
Mike check! Mike check! We are veterans!
We are veterans!
We are the 99%!
We are the 99%!
We swore to protect and defend
We swore to protect and defend
the Constitution of
the Constitution of
the United States of America!
the United States of America!
We are here to support
We are here to support
the Occupy movement!
the Occupy movement!
My name is Joseph Carter!
My name is Joseph Carter!
I'm a two-time Iraq War veteran!
I'm a two-time Iraq War veteran!
And this is the only occupation
And this is the only occupation
I believe in!
that I believe in!
For too long, our voices
For too long, our voices
have been silenced,
have been silenced,
suppressed,
suppressed,
and ignored
and ignored
in favor of the voices of Wall Street,
in favor of the voices of Wall Street,
of the banks,
of the banks,
and the corporations.
and the corporations.
Their money buys them
Their money buys them
disproportionate makers in Congress.
Over the decision makers in Congress.
It blocks our demands for change from the White House.
It blocks our demands for change from the White House.
And renders much of our government unaccountable.
And renders much of our government unaccountable.
To the only legitimate source of authority.
To the only legitimate source of authority.
The people.
The people.
For 10 years we have been engaged.
For 10 years we have been engaged.
In wars that have enriched the wealthiest 1%.
In wars that have enriched the wealthiest 1%.
Decimated our economy.
Decimated our economy.
And left our nation with a generation.
And left our nation with a generation.
Of traumatized and wounded veterans.
Of traumatized and wounded veterans.
That will require care for years to come.
That will require care for years to come.
The time in which we find ourselves.
The time in which we find ourselves.
Is defined by corruption and lack of a government accountability.
Is defined by corruption and lack of government accountability.
As a veteran.
As a veteran.
As a member of the 99%.
As a member of the 99%.
I find this unacceptable.
I find this unacceptable.
And I call on all veterans.
And I call on all veterans.
And all service members.
And all service members.
Who find this equally unacceptable.
Who find this equally unacceptable.
To stand with the 99%.
To stand with the 99%.
Come to your local occupations.
Come to your local occupations.
Show your support openly.
Show your support openly.
Raise your voice and say.
Raise your voice and say.
I am a veteran and I am the 99%.
I am a veteran and I am the 99%.
I'm from Occupy San Francisco.
I'm from Occupy San Francisco.
My friend Scott was injured last Tuesday.
My friend Scott was injured last Tuesday.
This is unacceptable.
This is unacceptable.
Those in power are threatened.
Are threatened.
Because the people want their power back.
Want their power back.
My friend Scott was utilizing his freedom of speech.
His freedom of speech.
And that is exactly
exactly
what they took from him.
what they took from him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm a veteran of Afghanistan.
A veteran of Afghanistan.
My name is Sergeant
My name is Sergeant
Carl Antonio Garnett
Carl Antonio Garnett
Jr.
Jr.
I'm a veteran of the United States Marine Corps.
I'm a veteran of the United States Marine Corps.
Simply put, war
Sucks.
peace.
Peace.
My name is Jason III.
Jason III.
I am a 5-year vet
I'm a 5-year vet
of the United States Navy.
of the United States Navy.
I am also
I am also
a resident of the Bay Area.
a resident of the Bay Area.
I have come here today
I have come here today
to say, with my friend, Scott Olsen Kate,
Scott Olsen Kate,
he supports this movement because it seeks to end the economic injustice that is plaguing our country. If you continue to assemble in peaceful solidarity, justice will come to pass. Thank you.
Mic check. Mic check.
Mic check.
My name is Amy Herrera.
My name is Amy Herrera.
And I'm Philly Chapter President of Iraq Veterans Against the War.
And I'm Philly Chapter President of Iraq Veterans Against the War.
Before we celebrate this Veterans Day, I would like to remind everybody of the injustice that women suffer in the military, and being overlooked every single day, with 1 in 3 being sexually assaulted. This is unacceptable. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mic up, please. Mic check. Mic up. Let's go.
Could you make a hole up front, please?
Please make a hole. Excuse me. Let me through.
Thank you for your
Sorry.
Make a hole.
How you doing, man? All right. Thanks for being here. Where's David at? He's right behind you. Where's there he is. Where's he at?
Welcome to the camp.
Excuse me, make a hole.
Push through, guys.
Excuse me, make a hole.
Enjoy yourself, okay?
Amazing job. Thank you. Love you, Daddy. Thanks for coming.
Sorry.
All right, move over. Back up, please. What's up, man?
Find out why your taxes are so high, but the Bank of America doesn't pay any.
Hold on, I'm getting to it. That's the best day I've had. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The power of the Constitution compels you. This protects us from them.
What I want to do is thank everybody on the Occupy Wall Street movement for coming together. For coming together with a few sparks that we try to keep going from the 60s and turning into a wild brush fire, sweeping the world. Thank you, y'all. It's a hell of a thing you've been doing. It's a hell of a thing we hope you continue doing. We may not win anytime soon. It's a long time struggle, but it's not so much the goals, it's the journey, and we can do this. Thank you.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. I'm here representing a movement of veterans and soldiers who are against this war, both in Iraq and Afghanistan. My name is Jose Vasquez. I'm the executive director of Iraq Veterans Against the War. And I'm a veteran, and I'm part of the 99%. Some of you may have heard about our brother Scott Olson, who was brutalized by the Oakland Police Department out in Oakland, Occupy Oakland. I bring good tidings from the Bay Area. He's doing well. He's getting better every day. And I want you to know that Scott was out at Occupy Oakland every night. He would go to work during the day and sleep every night out at Occupy Oakland. So he was a dedicated veteran. He believes in this movement. He knows that the 1% of the people who benefit from these wars, who benefit from the bailouts, who benefit from all of the things that are happening to the people every day in this country. And that's what this group is all about. This is the only occupation that I believe in. Today's Veterans Day, but I want you to know that sometimes these 1% ask us to do things in the name of the people that have nothing to do with benefiting the American people and have nothing to do with helping Iraqi people, have nothing to do with freeing Afghan women. It has to do with oppression. It has to do with imperialism. It has to do with making money off of working class people. I have a message for the New York Police Department. I know that many of you in your ranks are veterans, and I want you to know that you do not have to take orders if they are unjust. Many of us stand against unjust orders, and if there are any veterans out there who are asked to brutalize the people of New York or anyone across this country, if you're in the police department and you don't believe in the orders you're being given, then don't follow those orders and stand with the people. We volunteered to support and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And I can tell you that the greatest threat we face right now is a domestic threat right here at home, right down the street, with people that are ripping us off every day.
That's it.
Thank you again for inviting me here. What a day.
And family who served in the military. A lot of people from my generation, from my high school, who were the first round to get thrown into Afghanistan and Iraq. People who joined the military before 9/11. People who joined the day after 9/11, thinking they were fighting for their people. And they carry wounds, they carry injuries, and not all those injuries are visible. It's not just missing limbs, it's missing emotions. It's parts of the mind that don't function the same anymore. It's relationships that aren't the same anymore. It's relationships that fell apart. I also think about people like my childhood babysitter, Austin Koth, who never lived to become a veteran because he was killed in Iraq because of the Bush cabal, because of these bankers, because of these corporations that make so much money from these wars. One thing I want to say, y'all, to everybody who's been involved in Occupy Wall Street from the early days, this is a big deal. Like, globally, nationally, this is huge. And I think that we are in the early stages of what we might look back upon as a very, very significant changing moment in our history. And I think that that is extremely exciting. Sleeping out on the streets of gold, working family debt piles high, economic homicide, close the shelter, close the schools, build condos for the lucky few, inflate that real estate balloon, rebuild the city for the silver spoon. They need a new hotel, they need a new convention center and 2 stadiums, and they don't want to pay for them. Unelected, suit and ties in the era of free enterprise, making record profits from the finance boom with the gold taxpayer parachutes, throwing money around the globe, knocking countries over with the heavy load, shock therapy, troops and tricks, predatory economics. It's 2011 and we're racing down to the bottom. It's 2011 and we're racing down to the bottom. $1 trillion bailout deal, throw it all on the roulette wheel. In unrestricted greed we trust, come the bust this country's fucked. Bail out the banker, not the single mom, take loans from China to pay for the bombs, give the rich banker the bailout funds, it'll trickle down like sewage does. It's 2011 and we're racing down to the bottom. It's 2011 and we're racing down to the bottom. The song is also inspired by a book by a woman named Naomi Klein called The Shot Doctrine. Yeah! Recommended reading. That's your first homework assignment of the night. Now the world's greatest debtor nation's got the planet locked in debt repayments, prosecuting petty thieves while the companies do it all legally. The first world elite's imperial dream made the third world through investment schemes. Now they're starving in a world of food. That's no mistake, that's an attitude. It's 2011 and we're racing down to the bottom. It's 2011 and we're racing down to the bottom.
gonna breathe.
JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, the people want their country back. JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, the people want their country back.
Evacuating Wall Street. These are all Wall Street employees right here. They're going northwest. Come on, Freddie. No. New York City General Assembly, occupying Wall Street and Liberty Square, urge you to assert your power, exercise your right to peaceably assemble, occupy public space, create a process to address the problems we face, and generate solutions accessible to everyone. To all communities that take action and form groups in the spirit of direct democracy, we offer support, documentation, and all the resources at our disposal. Join us and make your voices heard. Declaration of the occupation approved by consensus on September 29, 2011 at the New York City General Assembly at Occupy Liberty Square. Available on
Thank you.
I'm on the corner of Baby and Broadway.
international now. Taking over the United States and the world. Brand new North American edition. Occupy Wall Street Journal. Free copy. Occupy Wall Street Journal. Free North American edition. Thank you. Free copy. Free meal. Free Thanksgiving Day meal in the park today, 2 o'clock.
I'm real scared of small men with
It's just an extension of their torture. It makes them feel more manly when they go to their woman at night. It's the only way they can feel like they're on top of the world. Pushing peaceful protesters around. Why you keep grabbing people like that? There's no need for all that. There's no need. We're being cooperative. We're not being violent. We're not being disruptive. Anything like that. We're just wondering why you're doing what you're doing. There's no need for all that. Grabbing people, everything. You cannot put your hands on people unless they're committing a crime or they're acting violently or hostile. They're not acting anything of the sort. There's no need for all this grabbing. No need to give you all this grabbing. It's not even necessary. You're just making a more bad name for yourself, mercenaries.
I'm here with Queen Mother, Dr. Blakely.
I'm here with Queen Mother, Dr. Blakely.
As a white ally. To support her cause to fight for reparations.
To support her cause to fight for reparations.
And I support her. Getting $3 trillion. Here's Queen Mother.
I'm gonna ask in the spirit of my ancestors. No one block my path along here. Can you Thank you. What I like to say. To all of you young people. I have been with you. Since day two. I've been involved with young people. For For 50 years.
For 50 years.
And I've been involved with young people.
And I've been involved with young people
at the United Nations.
At the United Nations.
For 42 years.
For 42 years.
As I went to see my ancestors yesterday.
As I went to see my ancestors yesterday.
Plymouth Rock.
Plymouth Rock.
In Massachusetts.
In Massachusetts.
To give honor.
To give honor.
Thanks and praise.
Thanks and praise.
To my Native American.
To my Native American.
Ancestors.
Ancestors.
And got their permission.
And got their permission.
To be here today.
To be here today.
I am Queen Mother Dr. Blakely.
I am Queen Mother Dr. Blakely.
You can Google me.
You can Google me.
Yes. And as I say to you.
And as I say to you.
I came because this is a sacred day.
I came because this is a sacred day.
They call it Black Friday.
They call it Black Friday.
But it is Holy Friday.
It is Holy Friday.
It is a sacred day.
It is a sacred day.
And the honor of my ancestors.
And the honor of my ancestors.
I am the Queen Mother.
I am the Queen Mother.
Representing 55 million.
Representing 55 million.
African descendants.
African descendants.
Of the slave trade.
Of the slave trade.
Of the greatest crime.
Of the greatest crime.
Ever committed against the people.
Ever committed against the people.
Of the Middle Passage.
Of the Middle Passage.
Of the Transatlantic Ocean.
Of the Transatlantic Ocean.
Of the slave trade.
Of the slave trade.
The first commodities.
The first commodities.
That was ever sold.
That was ever sold.
On Wall Street.
On Wall Street.
Was my ancestor.
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 My African ancestors.
My African ancestors.
Greatest crime.
The greatest crime.
Ever committed against the people.
Ever committed against the people.
Has been my ancestor.
Has been my ancestors.
My ancestor.
My ancestors.
My ancestors.
My ancestors.
I am here today.
I am here today.
Calling on Wall Street.
Calling on Wall Street.
Since my ancestors.
Since my ancestors.
The first commodities that were sold.
Were the first commodities that were sold.
That I demand.
That I demand.
Reparations.
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 For this crime.
For this crime.
They can never pay me.
They can never pay me.
For the damage that they have done to me alone.
For the damage they have done to me alone.
I'm an elder.
I'm an elder.
And I am demanding.
And I am demanding.
From the New York Stock Exchange.
From the New York Stock Exchange.
And all of the stocks exchanges.
And all the stock exchanges.
Around the world.
Around the world.
Has something to do.
Has something to do.
With my ancestors.
With my ancestors.
That were sold into slavery.
That were sold into slavery.
I come today.
I come today.
Requesting $3 trillion.
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 For me.
For me.
They can never pay me.
They could never pay me.
But that is a sacred number.
That is a sacred number.
That I bring to their consciousness.
That I bring to their consciousness.
And the other 55 million.
And the other 55 million.
They will make their demands.
They will make their demands.
And they must pay them.
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 At the United Nations.
At the United Nations.
It is a crime against humanity.
It is a crime against humanity.
Which we had the third year.
Which we had the third year.
Member states from around the world.
Member states around the world.
Is taking up our cause.
Is taking up our cause.
In the United Nations.
In the United Nations.
They will memorialize my ancestors.
They will memorialize my ancestors.
At the United Nations.
At the United Nations.
But that's not enough.
But that's not enough.
They must pay reparations.
They must pay reparations.
For every country.
For every country.
That had a handling.
That had a handling.
And had an involvement in.
And had an involvement in.
children to death.
As you kidnapped and worked children to death.
At the African burial ground.
At the African burial ground.
I demand.
I demand.
I demand.
I demand.
As an elder.
As an elder.
Of the world.
Of the world.
To recognize this day.
To recognize this day.
Calling on reparation.
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 is occupying.
Is occupying.
New York.
New York.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Give Bloomberg.
Give Bloomberg.
The dictator.
The dictator.
A big boo.
A big boo.
I am serious. Our government is bought and paid for. You're okay with that? Our government is for sale. You're okay with that?
I'm not okay with what you're doing to try and fix it.
Well, what do you feel? Just lay down and take it in the ass like you do every night? Fuck you, dude.
Asshole.
I'm allowed to pass out literature no matter where I am. Why I got it, fool? Captain Shelton, we have someone giving out flyers, not complying in the cart. Middle of the plaza. I don't have to give it out, brother. I'm not giving anything out. I'm walking around like everybody else. I can walk around, my brother. Walking around. Walking around.
Direct to have a non-compliant individual on the plaza at this time.
I'm not leafleting. I'm not leafleting.
All right.
Sergeant.
Sergeant? Come on, buddy, let's go. Come on. Go
That's not even my car. No, I'm not going anywhere.
No?
No. Well, no. I'm not leafleting. Yeah, have you seen me leaflet?
What's the, just for
Have you
general
seen me lift?
information, what's,
He has not seen me lift.
you don't cite a court opinion, cite some
Sir,
rule.
sir, are you a lawyer?
Yeah, actually, I am.
So why wouldn't I cite a court that?
Because that doesn't give me the actual rule law that applies to this plaza,
Where
that
do
ought
you
to be out in
practice?
the open, that tells
It is out in
people.
the open.
I can't leaflet.
As long as you're not handing it out, then you're okay.
I'm okay.
Is that kid what?
That's what she said. As long as I'm not leafleting, they can grab it and take my flyer. I'm not
Left a
leafleting.
message.
I'm not leafleting.
No, you're not.
I'm not leafleting. I know that. Anyway.
Believe me, I don't want to. Believe me, no.
Honestly, I'm not familiar with the regulations in this plaza. But
There might be more cops.
could I finish this, please?
I don't know. I'm listening to you.
I told you to get
But
out.
I don't have a reason for leaving.
Where's your badge? I told you to and get out.
I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not doing anything wrong. I was just standing right here. He asked me to leave. I said, where do I go?
Exit. You ready to walk out?
I didn't do anything wrong. Adam, can I have my bag?
Hey, you got 2 exits. One there, one there. You get out.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Come on, you didn't say you did.
Adam, can I have my bag?
Adam, give him his bag. Don't hold his bag.
Please, exit. Thank you.
I can't believe this. I wasn't doing anything wrong.
Sir.
He asked me to not stand here, and I said, hold on, wait, can I explain myself?
Out here, Will.
Aren't you there? What is going on around here?
We're leaving.
I'm a member of Lincoln fucking Center. I'm a member. I go to shows. I'm a supporter of this event.
Would you like to walk out?
I didn't do anything wrong.
Would you like
He
to walk
asked me
out?
where I should stand. He asked me where I should stand. Hold on. And I said, where can't I stand? And that's all. That's all. Then he disrespected me. I asked what was going on, and then you come and tell me that I have 2 choices, whether I'm going to leave or stay. I need a legal observer if something isn't ridiculous. I was just standing right here. Why not? I'm a member of Lincoln Center. I go to shows here all the time. No, you don't appreciate that, obviously. Obviously, you don't appreciate that. Standing right there. You don't have to follow. You don't have to follow. Because you know what? I'm a member here. I'm not doing anything wrong. All right, I will leave. I will leave peaceably. I don't need 2 dudes with guns to support me out of here. Jesus Christ. I know you're doing your jobs, but you guys are ridiculous. You guys are ridiculous. You know that? That's why Occupy Wall Street is getting all this play. Because you guys are ridiculous. Thank you for being the #1 Occupy Wall Street supporter. She's the best. She's the best, dude. This is not private property. This is public property. This is a non-profit organization. It's public property. It receives money from the state. It receives money from the state. I'm a member of this freaking thing. I'm a member of Lincoln Center. You treat me like trash. I had friends over there by the fountain. I didn't understand where I wasn't allowed to stand, because if they're about to clear out this entire area, then there were a lot more people that they would have to say that to, and I had bags and things that I needed to find. You know, so like I had to figure out what was going on. And then all of a sudden, like he said, I could bring a supervisor to tell you, like, to clarify exactly where you can stand. And so I said, okay, great, then bring a supervisor. So the guys came, and this asshole says to me, you can't stand here. He said you have 2 choices, either leave or face arrest. And I said, well, you know, like obviously I'll leave. I'm not here to, you know, I'm a member of Lincoln Center. I grew up in New York City. I've been going to Lincoln Center my entire life. I know I graduated from Avery Fisher Hall. I know exactly what the hell is going on here, and I care about this place. I'm waiting for somebody outside of these events. I mean, it's like, look, and so this is the guy who said to me, either leave or face arrest. You know, it's like, come on, like, you know, like, I didn't do anything wrong. I was simply standing asking for a clarification on a policy that they had, and then I was kicked out. I was kicked out because, and he didn't even want me to let me get my bags. Like, I had to beg for my bags to come out. You know what I mean? Like, look, this is like a city space. You know, it's like my space. You know, and they treat it like it's a private property. I'm sorry. I'm very emotional about this.
No, I think technically the problem is that if technically there's like a law that you can't gather here, you can't leaflet, and you can't
I wasn't here to gather. I wasn't here to leaflet. I wasn't here to protest. I was simply standing.
It's illegal at the Metropolitan Opera and at Lincoln Center for civil disobedience. At around 11, Philip Glass will be joining us and making a statement, primarily about how at the end of this opera, Gandhi, who is represented in the Bhagavad Gita by the reincarnation of Vishnu, says, when things are corrupt, I will come down to earth and restore order, which is the finale.
Look at this. All these police for what? For a few people. Why? You know, why?
Occupy Wall Street Journal! Free Cover! 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 Street Journal! Free Cover! Occupy Wall 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 Street Journal! Free Cover!
This is what police state look like.
Fuck you, bitch.
You were called a bitch. You were called a bitch.
Are you guys police officers or just security?
What did he do?
Are you even police guys?
Guys, do me a favor, go on the other side of the barricade, please. Guys. Yeah, no, you gotta go on the other side of the barricade.
I don't know. I also don't know who this gentleman is.
Can you tell us who you are, sir? Who are you?
Let's go on the other side.
What is your name?
I'm just asking who you are.
What is your name?
Are you law enforcement?
What is your name? Are you an officer?
Are you, sir, are you law enforcement?
What is your
Let's go on
position?
the other side of the barricade.
Get your hands off me.
Let's go on the other side of the barricade.
Get your hands off
Get on the
me.
other side of the barricade.
I will sue you for putting your hands on me. You have no right to touch me.
the other side of the barricade.
Do not touch me.
So I know
Let's go.
What's your name?
Let's go.
What is your name?
Let's go.
We will find out your name.
Let's go.
Stop. the...
Are you a police officer? Excuse me, don't lay hands. If you're not a police officer, don't lay hands on her. You're not empowered to lay hands on anyone if you're not a police officer.
Are you a law enforcement?
Are you a law enforcement officer of any kind?
Are you going to answer any
Are
questions?
you a law enforcement officer of any kind? No? Oh, okay, now we know.
Anticapitalista, 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 anticapitalista.
Standing there with your arm against beautiful, peaceful people.
Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! Mic check! We are from Occupy Wall Street! We are from Occupy Wall Street! Yes! We are occupying Lincoln Center! We are occupying Lincoln Center! On the last performance of Satyagraha! On the last performance of Satyagraha! We would like to make a General Assembly! We would like to make a General Assembly! Everybody here is welcome to join! Everybody here is welcome to join! And let your voice be heard! And let your voice be heard! In front of the Lincoln Center! In front of the Lincoln Center!
In the beginning of the opera,
In the beginning of the opera,
all characters take off their shoes.
all characters take off their shoes.
They are placed in a neat line
They are placed in a neat line
along the front of the stage.
along the front of the stage.
This is a sign of humility.
This is a sign of humility.
Our feet touching the earth.
Our feet touching the earth.
We do this now to share common space
We do this now to share common space
and highlight interdependence and mutual aid.
and highlight interdependence and mutual aid.
The place on which we stand
The place on which we stand
is holy ground.
is holy ground.
We're connecting the inner drama of the opera
We are connecting the inner drama of the opera
with the outer nonviolent action of OWS.
with the outer nonviolent action of OWS.
This is a stage.
This is our stage.
Take our shoes off in front of the barricade.
Let's take our shoes off. Let's take our shoes off. Place it along the barricades. Place it along the barricades
Stage. We have a
of our stage.
shoes.
Okay, which way? Over here, right? Shoes here.
Right here in recent weeks,
Right here in recent weeks,
protesters from Occupy Wall Street
protesters from Occupy Wall Street
were arrested and forcibly removed
were arrested and forcibly removed
for exercising their First Amendment rights
for exercising their First Amendment rights
of peaceful and public assembly.
of peaceful and public assembly.
It's a striking irony.
It is a striking irony
That Bloomberg LP
that Bloomberg LP
is one of Lincoln Center's
is one of Lincoln Center's
corporate sponsors.
corporate sponsors.
Mayor Michael Bloomberg,
Mayor Michael Bloomberg,
the richest person in New York City,
the richest person in New York City,
has stifled free speech,
has stifled free speech,
has stifled free press,
has stifled free press,
and rooted out freedom of assembly.
and rooted out freedom of assembly
In an aggressive campaign
in an aggressive campaign
against Occupy Wall Street protesters,
against Occupy Wall Street protesters,
against Americans, against people
against people
who protest the economic injustice
who protest the economic injustice
that is poisoning our world
that is poisoning our world
and choking our freedoms.
and choking our freedoms.
Satyagraha is a Sanskrit word
Satyagraha is a Sanskrit word
used by Mahatma Gandhi.
used by Mahatma Gandhi.
It means truth force.
It means truth force.
And we at Occupy Wall Street,
And we at Occupy Wall Street,
by exercising tactics
by exercising tactics
of nonviolent direct action have insisted that the truth be told.
Our commons have been stolen.
Our commons have been stolen
from 99% of the people.
From 99% of the people
to profit the wealthiest 1%.
To profit the wealthiest 1%.
We have lost homes.
We have lost homes.
We have lost jobs.
We have lost jobs.
We have lost affordable education.
We have lost affordable education.
We have lost natural resources.
We have lost natural resources.
We have lost access to public space.
We have lost access to public space.
Our culture has been co-opted.
Our culture has been co-opted
by a tiny corporate elite.
By a tiny corporate elite.
Many suffer, so a few may thrive.
Many suffer, so a few may thrive.
We are here.
We are here.
Not only to call out injustice.
Not only to call out injustice.
But to promote as well.
But to promote as well.
Our joy in what is common.
Our joy in what is common.
In our society.
In our society.
Shared by all.
Shared by all.
That which we vow.
That which we vow.
To restore and protect.
To restore and protect.
That is.
That is.
Our dignity.
Our dignity.
Compassion for each other.
Our compassion for each other.
Our public space.
Our public space.
Our freedom of speech.
Our freedom of speech.
Our culture.
Our culture.
All our rights.
All our rights.
From our joy in this struggle.
From our joy in this struggle.
Inspired by the work of Gandhi.
Inspired by the work of Gandhi.
Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King.
And so many others.
And so many others.
We will inspire many.
We will inspire many.
To open their eyes.
To open their eyes.
And recognize that which is all of ours.
And recognize that which is all of ours.
Motivated by the warmth.
Motivated by the warmth.
And strength.
And strength.
Of true force.
Of true force.
We vow to continue this struggle.
We vow to continue this struggle.
Through the cold winter.
Through the cold winter.
To the spring.
To the spring.
Our agenda is to talk about nonviolent civil disobedience.
Nonviolent civil disobedience.
If anybody wants to share their voice with us, please get on stack.
In our General Assemblies.
We
have progressive stack.
We have progressive stack.
That means. Bloomberg's got the police force.
We've
got the truth force. Bloomberg's got the police force.
We've got the truth force.
Mic check.
People leaving from the opera.
People leaving from the opera.
We are the 99%. We are the 99%. We are the 99%.
Hello. I just saw the opera. I sat there watching.
Irene?
Yeah, it's a woman. Civil rights movement.
Footage of the civil rights movement.
And police. Hitting people with clubs. And then I watched as the person who played Gandhi. Was escorted away by the police. The footage. And what I witnessed on stage. Could have been
We're gonna distribute the statement that Philip Glass is gonna read. He's gonna read it 3 times. He's going to read it 3 times. I have it.
Take it back.
Thank you for coming.
People to be quiet.
People to be quiet.
And share the statement.
And share the statement.
All around.
All around.
This is the statement.
This is the statement.
The Philip Glass will read.
That Philip Glass will read.
And we will read together.
And we will read together.
Using people's might.
Using people's might.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
When righteousness withers away, and evil rules the land, we come into being, age after age, and take visible shape, and move, man among men, for the protection of good, thrusting back evil, setting virtue on her seat again. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
When righteousness withers away, evil rules the land. We come into being, age after age, take visible shape, and move, a man among men, for the protection of good, thrusting back evil, setting virtue on her seat again. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Last time. When righteousness withers away, evil rules the land. We come into being, age after age, take visible shape, and move, a man among men, for the protection of good, thrusting back evil, setting virtue on her seat again.
The spirit of Gandhi! The spirit of Gandhi! Let's turn around!
Let's turn around!
And thank all the people!
And thank all the people!
Behind the fence!
Behind the fence!
For joining us!
For joining us!
Thank you, people!
Thank you for coming.
Thank you!
Mic check. Mic check.
Mic check.
We are going to continue.
We are going to continue.
Our General Assembly.
Our General Assembly.
There are many things that need to be said.
There are many things that need to be said.
Right here.
Right here.
On this historic occasion.
On this historic occasion.
We are talking about nonviolence.
We are talking about nonviolence.
If anybody here would like to speak.
If anybody here would like to speak.
On either side of this barricade.
On either side of this barricade.
Hi, everybody!
Hi, everybody!
I love opera!
I love opera!
It is a beautiful art form!
It is a beautiful art form!
However, it is very expensive!
However, it is very expensive!
Which means
that
only wealthy people can enjoy this wonderful art form! We live in a very wealthy society! I believe that opera belongs to the people! And that opera, like books, should be free! It belongs to
Occupy Wall Street!
Occupy Wall Street!
In Satyagraha!
In Satyagraha!
Occupy Wall Street!
Occupy Wall Street!
Is Truth Force!
Is Truth Force!
We are Truth Force!
We are Truth Force!
We are powerful!
We are powerful!
We can free this nation!
We can free this nation!
Use Satyagraha!
Use Satyagraha!
In life!
In life!
In art!
In art!
In politics!
In politics!
In poetry!
In poetry!
Everywhere!
Everywhere!
Mic check!
Mic check!
I arrived to Lincoln Center early.
I arrived to Lincoln Center early.
Before this Occupy Wall Street event.
Before this Occupy Wall Street event.
Seeing Lincoln Center.
Seeing Lincoln Center.
Barricaded like this.
Barricaded like this.
Made me cry.
Made me cry.
But seeing this now tonight.
But seeing this now tonight.
Gives me hope.
Gives me hope.
Thank you.
Thank you. I just got a call
From Phil Glass.
from Phil Glass.
He's in a cab.
He's in a cab.
He sends his love
He sends love
and his greetings.
And his greetings. Satyagraha is
Occupy Wall Street.
Occupy Wall Street.
He says he is with you.
He is with you. We love the arts.
We love the arts.
We love our country.
We love our country.
On either side of this barricade.
On either side of this barricade.
And we're all here together.
And we're all here together
to take this country back.
to take this country back
As friends.
as friends
And as allies.
and as allies
Of everyone.
of everyone.
Tonight we stand.
Tonight we stand
On both sides.
on both sides
Of the barricade.
of the barricade.
From the stage.
From the stage
To the streets.
to the streets.
From Tunisia.
From Tunisia
To Egypt.
to Egypt.
From New York City.
From New York City
To Oakland.
to Oakland,
Where I live.
where I live.
We lost a lot of hope.
We lost a lot of hope
In Oakland.
in Oakland
When the police smashed our camp.
when the police smashed our camp.
But tonight.
But tonight,
Standing here.
standing here
With all of you beautiful people.
with all you beautiful people,
I feel full of hope.
I feel full of hope
And Truth Force.
and Truth Force
To fly back to Oakland.
to fly back to
On
Oakland
Saturday.
on Saturday
And go back with renewed spirit.
and go back with renewed spirit
And occupy the ports.
and occupy the ports
December 12th.
on September 12th.
And I'm excited. And Occupy Wall Street.
And Occupy Wall Street
Will stand with us.
will stand with us
For freedom.
for freedom
And justice.
and justice
And for liberty.
and for liberty
And for Truth Force.
and for Truth Force
And love for all.
and love for all. And next time the City Opera
In that building.
in that building
For 23 years.
for 23 years.
And I was fired last night.
And I was fired last night.
And you know why?
And you know why?
Because George Steele,
Because George Steele,
the head of City Opera,
the head of City Opera,
is the 1%.
is the 1%.
And we negotiated with him.
And we negotiated with him
The orchestra and the chorus.
the orchestra and the chorus
For 14 hours.
for 14 hours.
And he shut us down.
And he shut us down.
I went from a salary of
a salary of
$35,000.
$35,000.
And he wants me to work for
And he wants me to work for
$3,200.
$3,200.
No benefits.
No benefits.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I know my colleagues
I know my colleagues
support you 100%.
support you 100%.
And we
we thank you for being here tonight.
And we thank you for being here tonight.
I paid $80.
I paid $80.
I had to go all the way to the top.
I had to go all the way to the top.
It was a long climb.
It was a long climb.
It felt like a mountain.
It felt like a mountain.
I went all the way to the top.
I went all the way to the top.
And I could barely see.
And I could barely see.
But what I did see.
But what I did see.
Was Gandhi.
Was Gandhi.
What I did see.
What I did see.
Was Martin Luther King.
Was Martin Luther King.
What I did see.
What I did see.
Was Truth Force.
Was Truth Force.
What I did see.
What I did see.
Was love.
Was love.
When the opera ended.
When the opera ended.
I had to come down off that mountain.
I had to come down off that mountain.
What I didn't know.
What I didn't know.
Is that I would descend. Into a valley of justice.
Into a valley of justice.
When I saw you.
When I saw you.
I saw love.
I saw love.
When I saw you.
When I saw you.
I saw truth.
I saw truth.
I want to say to my brothers right here.
I want to say to my brothers right here.
That every time. We lift a hand.
We lift a hand.
Against our brothers and sisters.
Against our brothers and sisters.
We make a moral choice.
We make a moral choice.
We don't have to do this.
You don't have to do this.
You are my neighbor.
You are my neighbor.
I am you.
I am you.
And you are me.
And you are me.
I care about you.
I care about you.
I know you care about me.
I know you care about me.
We're going to do this together.
We're going to do this together.
Satyagraha.
Satyagraha. Everybody right now. Occupation. We are the 99%. Who? 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 Occupation.
Occupation for everyone to share. We are here for everyone to meet. We got our fucking Wall Street.
Times Square, Occupy everywhere.
On Wall Street. On Wall Street.
On Wall Street. We are the 99%. Who? We are the 99%. Who? occupation. Wall Street, our streets, occupy Wall Street. Wall Street, our streets, occupy Wall Street. Wall Street, our streets, occupy Wall Street. Wall Street, our streets, occupy Wall Street.
They say get back, we say fight back.
Side of the road, and I look it down that old corral, looking for the mule that I shouldn't have left, and I got the road. Roll in a hurry, to make it on the side of the road.
First, the difficult pill to swallow for this culture that we're going to all as a conscious, caring community need to work on is limits to consumption. Because everything we talk about with local production and local food and sustainability is entirely unachievable with the present rates of consumption and contamination. So all of these things happen in tandem and simultaneously, and it's exciting to be here today with a group of people who are actually inspired to take on what Gary Snyder, I think, has aptly called the real work, which is the real work of healing the earth, healing the people, and healing our relationships to how it is that we meet our needs to be met in ways that are restorative, positive, and reasonable and responsible. So as we become mature, rather than a bunch of immature, consumptive adolescents, our society will begin to evolve into a more responsible set of behaviors that will meet its needs in ways that are truly generative and truly redistribute the surplus so that everybody's needs are met. Because as long as one person is suffering, as long as one person's needs aren't being met, we all realized we could be that person. And the most important social change that's going to happen is as we begin to empathize with everyone around us and realize that in order for one of us to be healthy, everybody in this society needs to be healthy.
Keep you warm. Dance with the guy with the hole in her stocking and her knees kept up with the hole in her stocking. Dance with the guy with the hole in her stocking and by the light of the moon. We got sold out. We got sold out. We got sold out. We got sold out.
All day, all week,
occupy East New York.
All day, all week,
occupy East New York.
We're taking it back.
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 We're standing up.
We're standing up
for our families.
For our families.
And for what's right.
I found out today. There are more abandoned buildings. Than homeless people in New York City. So we are here. To deliver a message. To the banks. To our governor. And our mayor. We are taking back our houses.
I think on January 17th, they're lighting. I had more hair.
Got your hair up?
No, I was thinking that. This is the general area. I got work tomorrow. 11:30. I gotta get that bus back.
Occupy Wall Street Journal. You're welcome.
Well, I don't know how much is the fine. How much?
October 1st. We got the Occupy Wall Street Journal.
I think it's really important for the artists of Occupy Wall Street to use their power to show that we are a creative force, not a destructive force. Okay. And it's kind of self-explanatory. You see her, and people realize, oh, they're not trying to. I don't know.
How's that change? I believe in shooting Wilson.
702 or
He's from the name of the song and the songs that he's going to play, and the name of his CD and the website. Jason Moon. Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Okay.
Hold on, hold on. Okay, flip. Okay, flips. Okay, turn.